Imagine a future where poverty is no longer a life sentence, where hunger is rare, clean energy powers cities, and nature begins to heal. A future where education is accessible to every child, opportunities are more equal, and economic growth no longer damages the planet. This vision is not science fiction. It is the foundation of a global action plan known as the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. Adopted by world leaders in 2015, these 17 goals aim to transform our world by the year 2030. But what exactly are these goals, and why do they matter to all of us? Why the SDGs were created at the start of the 21st century, humanity was facing complex and interconnected challenges. Extreme poverty still affected hundreds of millions of people. Food insecurity threatened communities across continents. Access to clean water, healthcare, and education remained deeply unequal. At the same time, environmental pressures were growing. Climate change, pollution, and deforestation were accelerating the loss of ecosystems and biodiversity. Earlier global initiatives helped improve living conditions, but they also showed that progress must be sustainable and inclusive. So in 2015, all United Nations member states agreed on a broader vision, a shared roadmap for improving human well-being while protecting the planet. The 17 goals, a global blueprint. The SDGs begin with the most fundamental human needs. Goal 1, No Poverty, aims to eliminate extreme poverty everywhere. Goal 2, Zero Hunger, focuses on food security, better nutrition, and sustainable farming. Goal 3, Good Health and Well-being, promotes access to healthcare and healthier lives. Goal 4, Quality Education, seeks to provide inclusive learning opportunities for all. Goal 5, Gender Equality, works toward empowering women and eliminating discrimination. Basic services and economic progress are also essential. Goal 6, Clean Water and Sanitation, ensures safe water and hygiene systems. Goal 7, Affordable and Clean Energy, supports the transition to renewable power. Goal 8, Decent Work and Economic Growth, encourages productive employment and fair economic development. Goal 9, Industry Innovation and Infrastructure, promotes technological advancement and resilient systems. Goal 10, Reduced Inequalities, aims to narrow income and opportunity gaps. Urban life and responsible resource use are another priority. Goal 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, focuses on safer and greener urban environments. Goal 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, encourages efficient use of resources and reduced waste. Goal 13, Climate Action, protecting the natural world is equally important. Goal 14, Life Below Water, seeks to conserve oceans and marine ecosystems. Goal 15, Life on Land, promotes the protection of forests, wildlife, and biodiversity. Finally, long-term sustainability depends on cooperation and stability. Goal 16, Peace, Justice and Strong Institutions, supports human rights, transparency, and inclusive societies. And Goal 17, Partnerships for the Goals, highlights global collaboration as the key to meaningful progress. Together, these goals recognize that economic development, social equality, and environmental protection must move forward as one system. The science and reality. Scientific research strongly supports the urgency of these goals. Rising global temperatures increase the risk of extreme weather events and sea level rise. Studies show biodiversity is declining at unprecedented rates due to human activity. Economic research also suggests that high inequality can slow long-term growth and reduce social stability. These insights reinforce the SDGs' central message: human prosperity depends on the health of our planet. Are we making progress? Since 2015, some improvements have been recorded. More people now have access to electricity and education. Renewable energy technologies are expanding rapidly in many regions. However, major obstacles remain. Climate emissions continue to rise. Conflicts and economic instability disrupt development efforts. And inequality still affects millions of lives. Recent global assessments suggest that only a limited share of SDG targets are currently on track to be achieved by 2030. A shared responsibility. The SDGs are not laws but a framework guiding action at every level. Governments create policies. Businesses invest in sustainable innovation. Scientists provide data and solutions. Communities implement local initiatives. And individuals contribute through everyday decisions, from energy use to education, from consumption choices to civic participation. The Sustainable Development Goals are more than a list of ambitions. They represent a vision of a world where progress benefits both people and the planet. They remind us that the future is shaped by collective effort, and that meaningful change begins with awareness and action. Because the future is not something we simply wait for. It is something we build together.